Welcome to EDU World Space.
We're given a decimal, and we're asked to express this decimal as a ratio of integers. So the decimal is 5.71358, repeating. So if you're not familiar with this notation, this means that decimal is 5.71358, 71358, 71358, and so on. Now, in order to find this number as a ratio of integers, recognize that this is actually the same as an infinite sum. This is the same as the infinite sum 5 plus 0.71358 plus 0.0000071358 plus 0.00000000711358, and so on. And this sum can also be written as 5 plus, and we see this is the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of 0.71358 times 10, or not 10, but I guess you could write it as 10 to the negative no. That's not strictly correct. Instead of multiplying by 10, we'll multiply by 0.00001. The n minus first power. So for example, if n equals 1, this is 0.71358. N equals 2, this is going to be 0.71358, but then moved to the right by 5 decimals. And we recognize that this sum on the right hand, this is a geometric series. And moreover, the common ratio r is 0.00001, which is clearly less than 1 in absolute value. Since the absolute value of r is less than 1, it follows that our series converges by the criterion for geometric series, and we use the formula for the sum of a geometric series, so that 5.71358, repeating, is equal to 5 plus the sum of our geometric series, which is our initial term, 0.71358, over 1 minus the common ratio, 0.00001. Now, this simplifies to 5 plus 0.71358 over 0.999 9, 9, so 5 nines. And then you can simplify this by simply moving the numerator and denominator 5 decimals to the left, and you get 5 plus 71,358 over 99,999. And then this is equal to, well, now we want to use the least common denominator, which is 1 times 99,999, which is just 99,999. This becomes 5 times 99,999 plus 71,358 over 99,999. And if you simplify the numerator, this is 571,353 over 99,999. And if you really want to, you can write this in lowest terms. Divide the numerator and the denominator by 3, and you'll get 190,451 over 33,333. And so this is one possible answer. Of course, you could also write this number so that the numerator and denominators are any scalar multiple of these two.